Brian Newhouse, it is wonderful to see you today. And thank you for being part of this new video moment, this fireside chat. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather be with, the chair of Chorus America's board of directors, the inimitable Brian Newhouse. And Brian, I'm glad we have this opportunity to talk about being together and what that means for us and the field and our members right now, sort of Chorus America's holiday theme. And how are you doing as we approach the end of this once in a lifetime year, God willing?
Well, we've got the bottle of champagne chilling right now. We've got multiple bottles just to really send it off in style as soon as we can. We're doing okay here. I'm in St. Paul, Minnesota. You're in Northern Virginia, and so the virus really actually came home to us a week ago. My daughter, who's 23, she came down with it and mostly experienced it as a really bad set of body aches and zero energy, but has come through and just yesterday tested negative, and she called me so excited from that. And that, the past 10 days, there's been a lot of hand wringing here in the house. And
I'm so sorry.
We're celebrating. Just it's going to be a wonderful Christmas just based on that and nothing else. That's all we need.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How about you? How about you, Catherine?
I'm doing great. I've been so lucky, although I have to say COVID cases are coming closer and closer. It's hard to be careful enough, but my family has been healthy, and we're really looking forward to the holidays. Even though we can't all be together, it's just going to be nice to just celebrate the good things from the past year and remember to be grateful for many things.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear it, because the situation is different in every state. And I think I'm about to be visited by my assistant here as she makes her way across the camera. That's just keeping it real, right? She's just passing through, letting her know.
Your support animal. They're important.
Yeah. Did I tell you I'm a dog person?
Oh, that's even worse. Oh, Brian. But it's funny. I've been thinking a lot about, of course, the choral field as we end this year. And I'm sure that our colleagues all across the country are going to be really glad to ring out this year and look forward to a better 2021. I know a million things that people have done that have impressed me with their resilience. What have you seen out there?
Yeah, that's the word, resilience and creativity, frankly, and a kind of a different expression of passion for the keeping the art alive and whatever they can do to do it. So many people have gone, they've had to go virtual, and to stay relevant to audiences, to stay present with audiences, and keep their singers safe if indeed they are going to do something together. We've all seen the virtual choir videos, and a variety of formats, some of them highly produced, some of them with a cell phone, and everything in between. What inspires me, frankly, is it's kind of a never say die attitude. I'm like, that's been truly like inspiring to me. People they're in it for the long haul. How about you? What'd you see?
We saw, I think all my colleagues at Chorus America would say this, the way they rallied around each other has been so impressive. We've had great participation in our online networking events like peer forums, and people have been really eager to hear from each other and learn from each other and get inspired. And I just, I'm not surprised, because as I say, choral singers are just superior human beings, but they really have supported each other in a big way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's,
yeah. And so, getting close to home, I have one idea about how things have changed for Chorus America and you and the staff, but the members, I'm assuming the members' needs of the organization have really changed in the past 8, 9, 10 months.
Yeah.
What are some headlines there?
The need for more frequent information and more up to date, more current, especially as we watch research and look at this, the developing technology. Technology is coming out that's getting rid of the infamous latency of Zoom. And people need to know that. And so Course America is busier than ever pumping out information. And we also, as an organization ourselves, had to make this sea change to a completely virtual space, as they say. And I've been so impressed. The team has been incredibly innovative and hardworking, and we've done a pretty good job for an organization that loves being together. We've been able to make it work virtually. So,
Catherine, I think it's kind of interesting. Normally, you and the staff are, 8 or so people in
9.
downtown. 9. Okay, now 9 in an office, a fairly modest sized office in downtown Washington. Where have the winds taken everybody to? I think that'd be interesting to say.
Yeah, it's opened up possibilities for us. We've had one staff member, Mike Rowan, has moved to Michigan permanently, and he's working away from there. It's been pretty seamless since we started online, and we have folks working from all over temporarily. Someone is in Oregon right now. We have someone in Pennsylvania. There are about 3 or 4 of us in the greater DC area. We have someone in Connecticut. So it's there is sort of a silver lining. I'm really hoping we can all be back together at least sometimes, but I think we'll be able to do some virtual work going forward. So
I think that's so remarkable about that is that, the work is, we think that the members have experienced a seamlessness to this disruptive year in terms of now the staff is in 4 corners of the United States, and the needs haven't gone down, and they're still kicking it out every day from just everywhere.
Yeah, harder than ever. So, but we're learning a lot, and it's, this is what we're about. I just think it's great we're able to really live into our mission in a way that we never dreamed before. So, it's been really interesting. And this idea of being together, for the holidays, and I've been thinking about it a lot because we're hoping for 2021, 2022, people will be able to be together again. But it really has made holiday performances and holiday togetherness a different thing this year. What are you doing with choral music yourself? How are you getting your fix? This is like the Super Bowl of the choral music season.
Yeah, it's a new sound system and a TV. And subscribing to concerts, which frankly, even though I come from a media background, I've never hungered to spend more time in front of a screen, especially when we all know what the real thing is like. It's licking your lollipop with the wrapper still on. But this, especially when, and we've seen it rapidly over the last few months, how sophisticated some of the camera work is getting and some of the audio work is getting. And I have to say, if you've got a pretty good set of speakers and an okay TV, it is surprisingly satisfying. That doesn't, I don't want to hint to anybody that I'm going to stop going to concerts and buying tickets and all that stuff. But and maybe this is heartening to presenters everywhere. It's like, we've shelled out a couple of to buy the series of a choral concert, for this organization, that organization. I think we got at least 2 or 3 going right now. So, I say that there may be an ongoing business model for leaders everywhere who are saying, okay, once we come through the pandemic, what business am I in? Am I in making TV shows that happen to be choral concerts?
Right.
And will people pay for them? So those are unanswered questions, but my own behavior is like, yep, I'm enjoying them, paying for them.
Yeah, I've been feeling very lucky in this position as president. I have lots of invitations to the holiday offerings from all over the country, and I've got them lined up So I'm gonna sit on the couch with my cup of hot chocolate and enjoy like one a night, sort of like the the sort of like Advent calendar, you know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Well,
that's
I'm all over North America, all over. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. And okay, we get through the holiday
yes,
season. You know,
please.
we're gonna turn we're gonna turn the page on December 31st. So you know, as CEO, what are you looking forward to
Yeah.
in the next year?
Well, in the nearer term, I guess I'm really looking forward to this new conference format that we're going to do this year. Since once again we're going to be virtual, but people need information so much more frequently, and there's so much more to cover, and change is happening so quickly that we've actually split it into two. So it'll be in February and in June, and we've just got some wonderful programming lined up for that. So we've never done it this way before, of course, and I don't know, it's just got a lot of potential. I'm really excited. And I guess beyond that, I just am praying that this vaccine is successful, and people who love the arts get out there and or take it, and or encourage everyone to do it, because it's the way we're going to be all back together doing what we love to do.
Yeah,
Hopefully maybe the very end of 2021, early
yeah, yeah, yeah.
2022, if
Yep.
you know, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I was going to ask that question. You know, we're thinking that, you know, once the frontline folks get the vaccine, you know, most of us, the rest of us, are looking at, I think, April, May, June to receive the vaccine. So, you know, are you thinking that we might be sitting in auditoriums by the end of 2021, or maybe even the fall? And this is a highly uninformed,
I know.
unscientific guess. I want to have all sorts of disclaimers around that.
I know, tons of disclaimers, yeah, and I don't have a crystal ball. I am hoping. It's hard to know. There's a lot of dominoes that have to fall before that can happen, and it's just what we hope. But certainly in 2022, and I think the majority of choruses are planning that way. Maybe early 2022, late 2021. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Well, every day it's like there's new information, and then there's new plans that come from that information. So, boy, stay tuned, right?
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Well, but in the meantime, you have got to have a wonderful holiday and make it filled with music. I know you got a new piano. I see it right over your shoulder.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're thrilled. We just moved and finally was able to indulge a long, long wish to get a nice new piano. So yeah, there will be lots of music, though there won't be a lot of people gathered around it this holiday season. My wife and I and the cat.
The cat. And I've tried my first virtual chorus last week. I'm going to do one more, and virtual choral recording. And so this one is to prepare for collaboration for Martin Luther King Day. But it's hard, and I have so much appreciation and respect for the courses that have been doing it. I had never tried it myself to be part of a virtual choir, and whoo, oh, was that an eye opener?
I, I have to say that I've done the same with my wonderful church choir here in St. Paul, and humbling is the word that comes to
Humbling.
mind.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. And I made the rookie mistake of recording a million times to try to get it right till I like blew my voice out for the day. But I've learned.
Yeah. I wonder if there's an article for The Voice that it's like things I've learned while doing virtual recordings in 2020.
Probably. Yeah. How to get gray hair. That's for sure.
Or lose it. Yeah.
And lose it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Well,
so good to see you.
yeah, likewise, Catherine, and thanks for everything you and the organization are doing. Give my best to your family and the staff, who in unsolicited commercial for the staff of Chorus America. It's just
Thank
the
you.
absolute best, hardest
They
working,
are.
smartest, nicest people I have ever met. So congratulations for surviving 2020 and leading the organization so well through it.
Oh, thank you, Brian, and best wishes to your daughter as she keeps
Thank
on
you.
that recovery trail.
Yep. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Merry
Bye.
Christmas. Yeah.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.